Vegas is a town where you increase minimum wage, you are going to knock a number of restaurants out of business immediately. Okay? You're going to do that. A lot of additional taxes, then absolutely mind-blowing, stupid stuff. Sisolak wants to change the name of McCarran Airport to Harry Reid International. No! I love it. Thank you. You know that. Like, here, I wrote down a few points before coming up. I'm going to share this, but just a few points, all right? Senator Harry Reid was not popular among Nevadans. In his last election in the United States, polled more than 50% had a disapproval rating of him. And the Vegas Sun wrote, not only do more than half of the voters dislike him, but a majority of those voters can be said to have disdain for him. All right? There's just no way that we can do stuff like that. And not only that, the cost of changing all of the branding, all of the logos, like Sisolak, take a break and start thinking fiscally responsible. Do what the stadiums do. If you're going to go that direction. By the way, I believe McCarran is a politician who is also a Democrat for many decades. But sell the name. At least do that. Sell it, because there's a lot of underfunding. We still finish at the bottom of the pack for the worst schools in the United States, the worst public schools. There's things that can be done. So again, if you totally disagree with renaming McCarran Airport to the Harry Reid International Airport, raise your hand if you disagree.
Absolutely.
All right, Sisolak, you're getting this video. Raise your hand again, so this is a population, just about everyone. We don't want that to happen. We don't need the cost. And look, I talk a lot about lobbyists. Hey everyone, it's the first time with the new software here on this webinar, so I am kind of getting to learn it here. And good to be joined by everyone who's on our webinar this evening. I'm not sure if all of you saw it, but when businesses are closed or on their brink of bankruptcy, and in Nevada, and I'm going to focus, I know we got members all across America, but when workers have lost their jobs and thousands still can't get their unemployment checks, and classroom doors remain locked and students are killing themselves over it, I guess I have a lot of issue with Clark County commissioners changing the name of our international airport to the Harry Reid International Airport. Basically, wasting millions of dollars to change the name to McCarran International Airport in Las Vegas is a very low priority, but it shouldn't even be a priority. It's something that anyone I talk to of any level of education thinks is wrong. And what's particularly interesting is 14 that the Review Journal did a poll of about 4,000 people, and only 14.4% actually supported it. And what I find particularly disturbing, it's the same disdain that I hold for lobbyists on Capitol Hill. The county commissioners openly admitted to fundraising events and job hirings in which Harry Reid helped them. And, you can't call that unbiased voting. There's not a hope in hell it was unbiased voting. And in my opinion, the name change should be decided by a vote of the people. And look, I'm all about people
who are elected to positions of power, and they have to be empowered to make decisions and not run everything by plebiscite. At the same time, this just has such a stinky feeling or smell to it. And the fact that these commissioners were in the back pocket of Harry Reid, a number of them, for a long period of time, and it just makes no sense, like changing the name. Flying in, I just can't even imagine. I'm on a plane and hearing "Welcome to Harry Reid International Airport" as I have to fly into Vegas and listen to that on and on. He's the most divisive, one of the most divisive politicians that ever existed. And these 7 Clark County commissioners should be ashamed of themselves. And I'll tell you, members, I'm going to take up the cause, and I'm going to be a part of trying to get it on the ballot for 2022, that we don't waste taxpayers' money. And you might think, oh, just change a few signs. No, it is massive amounts of money has to be spent to rename the airport. Look, I could go on. I'm going to say something. These commissioners are stuck on stupid. That's how I say it. They're stuck on stupid. And I'll give you one example of why I have so many problems with Harry Reid. I think all the members have known for a long period of time. I've talked about the problems with lobbyists on Capitol Hill. And, the average American really doesn't hear their voice heard. It's all about special interest groups on Capitol Hill that, through lobbyists who they spend billions of dollars with, end up getting the ears of politicians. And as long as the politician or senator was a good lackey during his time in office and gave the lobbyists what they wanted, most of these senators will retire with an income 8.5 times what they earned as a senator because they did what the lobbyists wanted them to do. To me, that's racketeering. That's wrong. And so taking it to Harry Reid, his kids, his cousins, many of his family members, what do you think they are? Overpaid lobbyists. How'd they get the job? Harry Reid. There you go, people. That's what stinks about politics. There's no damn way that this airport should ever be changed to Harry Reid International Airport. So look, maybe not a glorious beginning on positivity opening up this webinar, but I don't want to hold back on it. It's just plain wrong. And I hope you guys are going to support me. And when I talked about it in March 2019, you guys for those who watched the video, when I said it, and as soon as it came out of my mouth, like the room of about 100, like the booing was overpowering. You guys saw the video.